Simon Duggan drives the second string for Martin Loughran. Martin, of course, on Kirio Scott. And Mark McDonough doubly represented. Freddie Kavanagh was Isora de Source. Calvin Brocken driving Hernani Dorient. Gate goes back. A mile the trip. Kirio Scott on into the lead. In second place is Isora de Source. Then back on the inside is Jalna Lulu. With 3 wide into their first turn is Hernani Dorient, Ildeman Shot. And in between is Italia de Mont with 2 behind as they go down the back. And in rear is Homa. So as they go down the back for their first time in this mile event and making ground all the while on the outside, Fiesta Teje from rear to dispute the lead with Kirio Scott, and then in third Jalna Lulu with Isora de Source through the opening quarter in 30 and 5, 30.5. And Kirio Scott, Fiesta Teje, Jalna Lulu with a break of 3 lengths to Ildeman Shot on the inside of Isora de Source, and then comes Italia de Mont, who sits on the outside of Hernani Dorient, and Homa in rear. So as they make their way down towards the judges' box with a circuit to go, Kirio Scott leads the field to Jalna Lulu, Fiesta Teje in third to Ildeman Shot, and then in behind is Hernani Dorient. 3 wide as they go by the judge is Italia de Mont in the half in 102 and 3 as they head into their second last turn. And one that's lost many places is Isora de Source as they go away from the bookmakers, and Kirio Scott and Martin Loughran to Jalna Lulu and Charlie Flanagan in second. Third place Fiesta Teje and Troy McAleer. Sits on the outside of Sean Duggan and Ildeman Shot. Martin Loughran has 2 of the leading 4. Italia de Mont and JR with a break further back to Hernani Dorient and Calvin Brocken, who won't be having a treble. Then Kieran Morrison and Homa, and in rear is Isora de Source. 3 quarters, 133 flat as they head for home. And Kirio Scott, Jalna Lulu, Fiesta Teje, Ildeman Shot. And then behind Ildeman's Shot is Italia de Mont with a long break back to home as they swing for home, the final pair of Hernani Dorient and Isora de Source. But Kirio Scott and Martin Loughran for the Martin Loughran-Ger Cook partnership clear to in second Fiesta Teje and company with Jalna Lulu, and then comes a running on Ildeman's Shot. But inside the final 50, Kirio Scott has made every yard of the running. Kirio Scott scores second, Jalna Lulu third, Fiesta Teje fourth place for Ildeman's Shot, and Italia de Mont in about a time of 2:04.